Shakti here, a psychic medium, clairvoyant, clairsentient, and clairaudio. I see, hear, and feel everything that is on this earth plane and that is in the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is there to support us. Our past loved ones are our guardian angels. We have spirit guides, master guides, galactic beings, light beings, beautiful beings from other galaxies. But our past loved ones, our ancestral lineage, is very strong and very connected to us. Some relationships are close, some were not. But our past loved ones that were close can be very beautiful guides, angelic guides for us. A story I wish to share with you, and my experience, was when I was at a very low ebb with a broken marriage and relationship. And I was driving home after visiting a friend by the lake. I had had a wine and was ready to drive home. It was quite a distance. I was relaxed, accepting the situation of the marriage breaking up. My husband had an affair, and it was time to accept the relationship was at an end. I accepted that he said it would come good, everything will be okay. He's broken off the relationship with this other woman, and everything will be fine. I was hoping that half of me was hoping he was right. The other half, I was a little skeptical. I was driving from the lake and driving back into town, and I was ready to just go home and face whatever was upon me, whatever choices I had to work through, whatever next I had to face. And as I was driving, my grandfather that had passed many years before was sitting next to me in the passenger seat, as clear as day, in his beautiful tartaned shirt and jeans and big thick rimmed glasses, tattoos on his arms from the Navy. A wonderful man. I had a beautiful relationship with my grandfather, and I used to call him Papa. He sat next to me quite intensely. His lips didn't move, but his eyes spoke to me telepathically. And he said to me, "Drive to the house of where the other woman lives." I really didn't want to do that. I didn't like hearing what I heard. So I pushed it aside and I said, I don't think I need to do that. Am I just imagining this? He said, "Drive to the house where the woman is." I knew better than to ignore the situation of seeing my grandfather. For a start, when they appear like this, they've worked very hard to build their energy to be able to appear in front of you. It's of an angelic energy, and it takes a lot of their strength and might and energy to appear like this. It's not easy for them. They have to actually lower their vibration to appear on the earth plane. And it's only for a limited time, and it can only be seen for a limited time, or heard or felt. He said for the third time, drive to the house where the other woman lives, which I knew and I had found out from a friend who told me about the affair where the other woman lived. So after the third time, I said, yes, okay, I'll do that. He showed me my husband's car in a vision. He showed me right in front of me as I'm driving on the road. He showed me a vision. He put it into my mind, and in my head, my third eye, I could see this image of my husband's car parked at this house where the other woman lived. It was hidden behind the hedge. And I knew when I saw this vision that my grandfather had built the energy, enabling me to see this vision, to prove to me that I was on the right track, I was gaining the right information, I was hearing, seeing and feeling the right information, and I needed to act on it. When I saw that vision, I felt, oh my goodness, okay, I will do that. I don't want to, but I will do it. I trust you. I trust the energy that you're coming through. I will do that. So I drove to the house where the other woman lived. And as I drove up, I physically saw the vision that my grandfather had brought to me, that he so intensely wanted me to see what was really happening. And my husband's car was parked and hidden round the side of the hedge. It helped me tremendously to understand what was happening, and it was time to let go. It was time to let go anything else I was trying to salvage with the marriage. I was upset, I was angry, and I knocked on the door and asked him to come to the door. The mother of the other woman came to the door. She went and got my husband and he came to the door. And I said to him, I think this is over. I feel it's over. No need to continue anymore. I wanted you to know that I have seen your car and I found where you are. He was very shocked that I had found he was there. I didn't explain that my grandfather appeared and told me exactly what was happening and showed me through a vision. He didn't really believe in my psychic abilities and spirituality anyway. So he kept saying, everything will be okay. And I said, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be okay at all for you. It will be for me, but not for you. And I drove home. I left that marriage and I never looked back. And I will always be so grateful to my grandfather coming to me. And coming to me in the vision of seeing him as I knew him, in his beautiful wonderment as I last saw him, and the love I felt from him, been wanting to help me to make a decision, helping me to be safe, helping me to not have any more hurt and upset, and to have abusive behavior in my life. I will always be so grateful that he appeared to me and then showed me the beautiful vision, even when I was skeptical, even when I was unsure of what I was hearing. When he showed me the vision, then I knew he was right and I had to follow his advice. It was the best thing I ever did. Our past loved ones are angelic guides. They want to help us. They're able to help us. We need to let them help us. We need to allow ourselves to be still, to listen to the guidance, and to listen to the direction to go. It helped me tremendously to change my life for the better. and I never looked back. One story that changed my life forever. Thank you for listening.